I did not know if you got my letter fast enough. I cannot hear you if you are speaking.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. That's
That's my
really
bad,
good
guys.
news.
Mm.
So, are we having a moment of clarity?
Yes, I got very upset at Roina earlier, and that seemed to.
Oh. What happened with Rainer? Did he spill his guts again?
No, I simply. Him making jokes about his death is not.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, I imagine that would be unpleasant.
But at least I have figured out a way to not, I suppose, commit treason.
Good! Do you think that we're out of the woods with the failsafe?
I still have my moments.
Well, the fact that you're calling them moments rather than... It's a good thing to know.
Yes, it is. I am also glad.
I'm relieved. Extremely so. Well, I'm relieved that there's some good news right now. I'm relieved that not everything's going to shit, you know?
Yes, we have treason off the table out of all of the bad things, you know.
Wanna test it?
No.
No. I wouldn't seriously suggest it. Well, maybe. I'm genuinely happy to know you're alright.
I'm getting there. There is still the fear that Roinar is right, even if I do not wish for him to be.
Well, does he even have a reason to think that? A good one?
He just told me that he thinks he knows.
And he has proven to us time and time again that he's not exactly the brightest. No offense to him, but...
No, he has his slip-ups. He's not great at figuring things out either. which is why I am holding on to that hope that he is wrong. However, things after the fact make me think that he's right. And I am not an idiot. And so I fear I have. Until I get confirmation, I can not act on it.
All right. Well, how about that? You tell me what you think you know, and I will simply remain completely silent.
Well, I know they are a flower spirit. That already narrows it down. I know the flower spirits have last names that suits the flower or thing that they are. The family line follows, I suppose, or is good at. I only know they were flower spirits because I had to know their weaknesses. So that narrows it down. I know Amelia's last name, so it cannot be her. I know there are other flower spirits around, and perhaps I have just not met them. But I know that Amelia was told that I do not like Lucette right now. Or that I do not want to be around her right now. And I do not have a problem with Lucette. It does not help that when I looked over at Roynar, he was shaking his head. Not a good thing to have a tell when someone who is trying to pick up on that is around. But unless I get confirmation, I can convince myself. It is all circumstance, coincidence. But I know that Lucette has brown eyes.
I see. Well, I said I'd say nothing.
I know. I am aware and I am thankful.
And just to be clear, you're not going to go out and murder someone, because if that's the case, we would have to arrest you.
I do
Oh,
not have
wait.
any plans.
Okay, that's good to know.
As long as it is not confirmed, I can convince myself not to. And I have already
Well,
decided that if I do think that I am a threat, I will kill myself. So there is that.
well, I can tell you that I got a list of the flower spirits in the past. Names and surnames. I don't remember what Lucette's surname was, but I don't believe it was that. If that soothes you in any way.
Yes, it does help.
You know, I need to have a talk with Raina. You had me scared for a moment, actually. I'm not going to lie.
Oh,
Like I said, I thought that there actually was someone for a second there.
hmm.
And with, you know, his history of telling things to people that shouldn't know, I got concerned, but I'm relieved.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to know that things have been looking up. I said it before, but I'll say it again. I need to work on something.
Hmm.
Do you have a book by chance? Empty.
Hmm.
Hmm.
What do you need to work on?
I'm thinking about it, but how would you open a will?
Are you? Why do you feel the need to write a will?
Oh, well, the classic obvious answer is we live in turbulent times, things can happen, but I think the festival changed my perspective on a lot of things. I didn't care much before for, well, all that. If I'm gone, what do I care, right?
Hmm.
But I think the festival made me realize that there's people who would genuinely suffer if something happened to me, and I think I need to leave some closing statements for them, you know?
It sounds like you are expecting to die, I suppose.
Expecting. Sorry. Oh. Um, you're talking to the war's greatest escape artist. Believe me, I survived the war. I'm going to be fine now.
You cannot rely always on escaping. What if there is no way out?
Oh, there's always a way out, believe me. Like I said, I survived the war. I am also one of the realm's greatest mages.
I have
Come on,
killed
Paige.
I've killed plenty of mages before.
And you haven't killed me, have you?
I have not tried.
And if you did, you would find it extremely difficult, I can assure you of that. You want to try me? You can try me.
Mulvenshire.
Wait, are you serious?
You think you cannot
Okay.
die? You think you are?
All right.
Let us get into a
I'm just
group.
saying.
I will make one.
Good idea. Hold on. Goodness, everybody wants me today, it seems.
Oh, you are very popular.
Shockingly.
Well, I'm sure this will be quick.
I'm sure you think that. Are you really sure about this?
I'm sure. Perhaps we should be
Resting.
a better target for you to hit. Make it fair, at least.
Okay. Nobody seems to want to sleep.
Very well.
Oh. Alright. So, will you be counting down? Around here. Okay, that's a good run up.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. That is bullshit and you know it. You cannot always run away.
I don't know, because I believe that was my entire point page.
Then what the fuck are you planning for? What is... What is all... If you can just run away, why do you feel the need to write a will?
Fine. Alright then, okay. Where's the damn ground here?
You're ready to actually take this seriously?
I am serious. You might want me to discharge my ability though.
I'm sure there is a creature right there, if you would like.
Alright, fine.
Alright.
Try me.
3, 2, 1.
Goodness. You're hard to hit.
And I am at a disadvantage. I am wearing an elytra. Or I suppose it is evening the playing field for you.
Look, I... Okay, okay, armistice! Okay!
Now do you see how easy it is to kill a mage who is not used to this?
I freeze up, okay? I've been freezing up since the war. Okay, are you happy you've proved your point?
It depends. What have you learned?
I can die. My point still stands. If I just run away, I can just run away. There's always a way out of a situation.
Mm-hmm.
I just.
There may always be a way out for you.
I'm not going to always run. That's why I'm writing the will. That's the reason. Can we go back to the end? I don't feel safe here.
Very well. So you are
I never pictured
expecting.
myself dying,
Mm-hmm.
is the thing. Because I was always so scared of it that I knew that I couldn't picture it. I feared it enough that I knew that I could run from it at every point. I feared it enough to not let it cross my mind.
So what has changed?
Lost. Yeah. Took the words right out of my mouth. There's people that I'm willing to die for. There's people that I want to protect here. There's people who would do the same for me. And there's people who. Sure, I can run, but if I leave them behind. I mean, if anything, you just proved my point. I need that damn will because if I. With everything happening, I mean, it's not like this piece is gonna last forever, right? It can be destabilized in just a moment.
Then train.
Just a train.
Learn. I was not always an upfront fighter. I grew up a rogue. An assassin.
Okay, and how much training did it take you to change to fighting like this?
Years.
Yeah, you're right. Great idea. Let me just train for years real quick.
If you do not start now, when will you?
What if there's no time? What if something goes wrong now?
Then
What if this
prepare.
fragile piece that we've. Prepare. I mean, it's not a bad idea. What would happen if somebody went after the ones I cared about? What could I do? If I didn't have the time? If I didn't have the time to train? If I didn't have a moment to unlearn this. Reaching for my totem as if it's still there. Oh, thanks.
Well, I am the one who popped it, so. Well, you need more totems, first of all.
I suppose. Ah! Gravity.
Preparing items in advance for in case the worst situation happens is the smartest move. I
I
have been
guess.
working towards that, but it is slow.
In a sense, so have I. I've been stocking up apple wine ever since I learned it can make you, well, nigh immortal.
Mm.
I've been trying to prepare the examinations for the Spellbound Order. I want them to be able to protect themselves. I just feel like no matter what I do, things will still slip out of my control. Maywin's missing and she's nowhere near for me.
You will never be in control. Life happens. We just have to
I
prepare for
know.
it. I have had.
I just don't have the wherewithal for it all. There's
Mm.
still there's so much to do. There's so much. Totems, potions, wines.
Then get people to help.
Yeah?
I can make wines.
And who can...
I can get totems. We could get totems since it is wise to have another person.
You know, you don't have to do that.
I am aware.
And why?
I have my own weaknesses as well. I am not great at long range. I am only good if I am in the person's face constantly. But the moment they go away, as you did, I have no way to combat that. Oops. That is.
Thanks.
Apologies.
You're good.
I am. Wolf can have very many weaknesses. I have to prepare and try to combat those. And I have done enough, or I've done much, but not enough. We could help each other, fill in the gaps that we have.
Mm.
There is a reason wolves travel in packs. It is much easier to take down a lone wolf than
Your
even
magic
two.
could use work. It's a great bet for long range. Especially because so many people prepare to defend themselves. Well, that's the good thing about magic. Even though it seems weak initially, a lot of people prepare to defend themselves against, well, against normal types of damage. I
Hmm.
froze up in that fight. I should have used magic against you. But many people defend themselves against blunt force slashing.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, you need to choose whether you're defending yourself against magic or those. Leaving magic as a common weakness, as long as you're good at it.
I see.
And, well, during your examination, you were good for an amateur, yes, but there was a lot of you needed to work on.
Mm.
And studying paladin magic wasn't really the direction somebody like you should follow. If range is where you need to make up for it, then things like fire, arcane, those are more your style.
Well, I would need to get a permit to learn.
As if that's gonna be a problem. You can the failsafe is basically on its way out.
Hmm.
Personally, nobody I know seems to, or even know of, seems to be your current target, and you no longer are targeting the high vessel. As far as I can tell. I think you'll be able to get permits again in no time.
Although it won't be easy if I am not given the permission to.
Well, also there's the loophole. Technically practicing in the overworld's illegal. We're not exactly in the overworld, are we?
No. But
Exactly.
I don't know if I should be learning two types of magic at the same time, since I suppose I will have to learn dark magic.
Only once you're ready.
Thank you.
But that's the other thing, right? That curse is a weakness. Say the news slipped about the code word. It would be devastating to you. So I'm helping with that. I have been already, so yeah. We can stock up wines, we can. This could work. I mean, you have near constant access to the overworld, which I, well, have to pay for quite a bit. And I have access to a lot of magical things, and, well, my time. I'm dedicated. I can do a lot.
Hmm.
Yeah, that could work.
So we are
If
allies then?
you're. Yeah, I guess we are. And I'd happily train more. Honestly, that was a little embarrassing how I fared back there.
It is alright.
Not a single spell. What was that?
I have noticed a trend with some mages that they rely on the long range, and once you are in their face, they do not know what to do.
I tried to defend myself, but you're not wrong. That's that's a pact of sorts.
A
Pact to power.
pact to power.
We can start stocking up, and I'll train. I will, but yeah, yeah. All right. I actually have some things to still deal with because people are asking for me.
Mhm.
Um,
Who is asking for you?
oh, just a beauty of the nether,
Oh.
Athena.
Hmm. Oh yes, you are on that date.
I suppose, though, she asked me sometime during our fight. Not the time to missive.
Mm.
I, yeah. Honestly, getting. Funnily enough, it actually. The shock kind of jolted my thoughts into order.
Mm. This
Oh,
is so good.
I suppose somebody wishes to speak with me. All right, Paige, we'll work together on this. We can set some things up. Yeah, we can make this work.
Then we
Uh,
will.
thanks. So we're allies.
Allies.
Allies. Good. Good.
It would
Yeah, it's good to
also
have them.
probably be best in your free time to get permission from the high vessel for me to learn in this in advance before.
Of course, I'll try and ensure it. All right. Thank you, Paige. That was actually really helpful. I'm still gonna write that will. You know,
I have one as
shit
well.
happens. And you come at me for it.
Only because everyone else has come at me for it.
Ah, taste of their medicine, I guess.
Mhm.
Alright, I need to head off.
Goodbye. Well, I suppose I need to figure out what else I am doing today. Suppose I will be showing the inn. I have upgraded it. The interior is not done, but it is nice for now. Um, much bigger. Nice balcony area. New bond has been forged, it seems. Yes. Yes, I'm very happy with how the inn has turned out. It is much better than it was before. I also have a new notice board. I do plan on having the Wovenshire laws here. I have decorated the house some more. Hmm. Well, so we have the entrance hall. This is the for Willowbeak Manor. Um, it is so that they can just come here if they visit often enough that they should come to my home, then yes, this is fine. Here is the reception room. If I have guests over, this is where they will be, I suppose the term is received. Not many changes. I'm still working on this. I'm still working on this one too. It is simple, just a sitting area, but I think I can add a little bit more. Perhaps some drawers behind, say, our tables. My office has not changed much. Just some more apple pie. Just more flowers around. I have some more goblin traders around as well. Not much change to the bedroom at all. Down here is where most of the change has been. Just not really these areas. This is Skynight's room, and she gets a good view into the bedroom. Good evening, Paige. I am running out of storage in my own residence, so I'm coming to drop off some excess alcohol. You're in Wolvenshire. I am. Oh yes, we have a bathroom now. One inside instead of, washing in the river. Which can be very cold, actually. This is wine storage and the kitchens. These are staff rooms or staff quarters, where the staff will sleep. We already have one hired. And this is the storage. Still need to name this chest for all of the cactus that I have gathered. But all organized. Except for items. I've organized the blocks and plants and things like that, but I am still working on the items and these things. Perhaps I should keep these with me while I have company over. Came here rather fast.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Here's the alcohol as promised. And I suppose a friendly check-in. How are things coming?
Well, things are doing better. I am recovering from something. So there is good news for me at least.
That's good to hear. How are things coming with construction? I've noticed a new building and didn't get a chance to look over by the casino.
The casino is on hold for now just because mangrove is rather annoying to gather in large quantities. So I rebuilt the inn instead. And have been doing interior design, I suppose.
Interior.
Yes, would you like to look?
Sure.
Here's the manor waystone. This one is free for the public to grab. It is polite to ask before you grab a waystone, by the way. I had said this one is fine, but I remember you had grabbed the one in my office before. If you are speaking, I cannot hear you.
Lost in thought.
I see.
I apologize. I wasn't quite aware.
This is the reception room, I suppose. Just for receiving guests and all that. I'm not the best at interiors, so I did what I could. Not much over here other than some new seating, but that is simple.
Oh.
I think most of the main change down here. I added a new I added a bathroom instead of taking cold baths in the river.
Nothing wrong with that.
It can get a bit cold. A kitchens for and staff rooms.
Your ceiling is leaking.
I don't know why.
You...
I'm going to have to fix it, I know.
I'm sure you'll figure it out.
And then storage. I finally went through all of my things and organized.
I've been doing the same. Like I said, I
Mm-hmm.
virtually ran out of storage for my alcohol. Given that I don't particularly drink much, but you seem to partake plenty, figured you would have more use for it than me.
I don't drink as much lately, but I do enjoy the occasional. But yes, that's most of the progress I have made at the house at least.
Everything's coming out nicely.
I've been trying to keep myself busy.
Right. It's all we can do sometimes.
Especially in my circumstances.
I do come under a separate pretense, however. Arlo?
Paige Wilbeek, I'm sorry, but you are under arrest.
Can I at least missive my heir so that Wovenjar will be taken care of?
Yes. We will have to take you back to the castle.
I understand. I'm glad today is a good day. I am myself and not.
It's just for everyone's safety.
I understand. Honestly, I would have had me killed already, but
I'll relay to the Hivas.
Thank you. Unfortunately, the only way of us getting to the castle through Waystone is with a boat.
Oh, I did not. There.
I'll meet you there.
Hi.
Charity?
Ophelia! Oh my god, I was looking for you all.
Right.
Oh, I came
Hi!
that way. Hi!
Oh my gosh!
I feel like I came in at a bad time.
Are you
want to deal with that, the Waystone.
Mm-hmm.
Are you comfortable with walking?
Yes.
Okay. You will be kept in here.
I understand.
Do we need to take anything off her?
Yes. We will dump everything in this cabinet.
And my bag.
Yes. Everything in your inventory.
There's not enough room.
Oh.
I was in the middle of interior.
There's a second one here.
Should really put a backpack shelf around here. I have things in my bag.
I will grab the backpack holder. Atticus.
Would you like to cuff her for now?
Yes. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Or anything, if it's worth. I did.
I don't blame you. You are doing your job. Honestly, just being under arrest is best case scenario. Ah, armor, correct?
No, yes.
Apologies. So used to.
We'll put everything you have in one big chest later so it's not lost.
Thank you.
Thank you for complying.
I don't want anyone hurt.
I will make a group real quick.
Um, so I suppose we are here for now. Hmm. I know. We are just here to wait. While I drink a Dr. Pepper. Oh god. Yup. Well, I might be forced to take a break. Bro, I'm just gonna hear. Uh. Well, I guess I'm gonna put on some music. Hmm. Princess SMP prison arc, bro. I was like, maybe I'll have a date. Maybe I'll have some time before things get, drastic. Literally, Paige about to be healed, and they put her in prison. I've been on the. I was on the mend. Hopefully, this does not. Hmm. Oh, this is great. This is so great. Honestly, why did they not do this at the beginning? If they were going to lock me up, why wait until I am recovering? It is. Why wait so long? That is my only calm. I would have rather they kill me before. Well, on the bright side, um, mm, mm. Womp womp. I don't know if I want to. I don't know what to do. Like I just don't know what to do. We're just sitting here. Ugh. I'm so glad Wovenshire is happy to have taxes, to have like so like cheap taxes. Oh my god, I'm so happy about that. I can't even sit. I can't even sit. They didn't even put carpets in here. Can you believe that? Can you believe they didn't even put carpets in here? We're just here. We're just vibing. Bro, what do I do? My stream started like only an hour ago. Womp womp. I mean, that is a it is a genuine fear, I suppose. After all, my recovery is dependent on having people around me and feeling things. But if I am left alone to these thoughts that are forced in my head, just don't think about it. Just don't. What do we have? Nothing. I can list the amount of blocks I know. I can list all the materials that I want to use in Wolvenshire. I will. I wonder what cell number I'm in. I want to know. Hmm. Anyone play our games to pass the time? Eh. One bottle of beer on the wall. 100 bottles of beer on the wall. 100 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. I think I might go insane in here. Left alone, only to my thoughts. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. 99 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 98 bottles of beer on the wall. 98 bottles of beer on the wall. 98 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 97 bottles of beer on the wall. I might go insane here. this maybe I prefer having being not myself and just being emotionless and sitting here and just thinking about nothing other than my mission. I don't want to be myself right now. I don't. I can't cave this fast. I depend on other people. I am so bad alone. If I am alone, yes, in prison with none of my items. And the best case scenario is I am imprisoned for life. If I am to be the logical option would be to execute me. That is I am a liability. It is the wise option to execute me, which means that most likely this is how it is going to go. Which means that I am simply waiting here. And if it is trial by combat, I am a wolfkin. The overworld has never catered to the needs of wolfkin. It will not be a fair fight. I do not have any of my wolves with me. I am weak. If it is a trial by combat, I will most definitely lose. There is no chance of me winning because they did not design the rules of trial by combat to make everything equal for every origin. No, they make it equal for every shriekling. Because the rules are not fair, I yes, it is only been 10 minutes. But I am a wolfkin. And as much as I try to not compare Lenora to her mother, in my head, I will always worry that is the case. Because you can say one thing, but your actions while you say one thing could also mean another. Better things. How can I? What positives are there? All I can think of is the smart decision, which is to be, for me, who is a liability to the safety of the people, to be rid of. Which I suppose is what my mother wanted in the first place. I am I am and always have been a tool. And now that I am broken, not useful, I will be tossed to the side. At least if I was under the failsafe right now, I would not care that much about dying, but if I die, everyone I care about. Hmm. I only care for my own life because of what it means to others. I should not panic or worry. It does not matter if I die. I have no family left. Wolvenshire will be in better hands. Kynet will take over Wolvenshire. Um, the bond is cut off from Roinar, so he will not feel it if I pass, which is good. He can move on. I just hope he does not fumble Enya. Oh, that is the only worry. What if I die and then he ends up fumbling Enya and then he's left alone and sad and old? Hmm. Hmm. I'm not sorry for loving you. I'm not sorry for loving you. Hmm.
Leave.
Searching. Yeah, I would imagine it would have ghosts.
I'll be right back.
Oh.
I'm back. Yeah.
Were we missing parts of
It was
this?
missing black concrete.
Hmm.
Like right behind the jail.
Hmm. No. 97 bottles of beer on the wall. 97 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 96 bottles of beer on the wall. And they've gone too far. I cannot see them. Oh, there they are. I think he can see that I am watching him. I need to get my enjoyment somewhere. I am left alone in a room with nothing to do. We know that I do not do good when I am sitting still. Jail. 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 Ain't nothing but a hound dog. Let me join you. Okay, bet. Yo, let's be prison buddies. Prison buddies. Ain't nothing but a hound dog. No. This is a betrayal. I can't believe you would betray me like this. I don't know what to do. Ain't nothing but a hound dog. Honestly, we might just end stream right here, and if anything happens, I'll just record it. I'll just record it, guys. I'll just record it, I swear. Let me out. Let me out. If you're sure, what else am I supposed to do? What do we do? God, all the building I was gonna do in Wolvenshire. Yeah, sending prison letters. Bro, what do I do? He does not know. Hmm. Horrible planning to just nab someone away without telling them everything. I suppose they are. Cyrus wishes to know about the situation. Oh no. I don't want to tell her. But I should. Hmm. Wolf time. Wolf time. Wolf on the bedtime. Wolf on the bedtime. Captivity can be maddening. Yes, yes, it can. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. Paige on the inside's panicking. She can keep up a good front. I don't know. We're good. 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 It's cool, 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 cool. Hmm. Womp womp. Womp womp womp. Womp womp. Womp 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 womp. I have to entertain myself. Okay, this is not Paige. This is me. This is character building. I have to entertain myself, or I will go insane. I hate that you're in jail. Me too. It's so fun. Explore a pen and paper to stimulate your mind. You're gonna lose your. You're going to lose your gains. Hello, mushroom. It has been so long. You know, you are you're my favorite star. So I cannot see them anymore. Eh, you miss oh, that is so nice. I have missed being here, but it appears. Hmm, did not think you would be arrested so quickly. Well, it is a long time coming. I am just. I do not like that they arrested me now, and whenever I am on the mend. I waited until things were finally working, and I was being myself again more often than I was being. Hmm. At this point, it just seems that they want to. It does not seem they want me to recover. They even give you time to talk to others. I was able to missive Kyanite before I was put down here, but I have also been sending out missives to others. Hmm. Hmm. Well, time to continue the song. 96 bottles of beer on the wall, 96 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. Uh, what was I on? 96? 95 bottles of beer. At least you get to talk to your lovely fans. So true, bestie. So true. Oh my god. I get to sit here and talk to the stars that I can't see. Let's see. Yes, I didn't really get time to talk. Oh, technically, I did get my phone call, and that was no, phone calls do not. I got my missive. I got my missive, and that was to kyanite my air. You know. You know, I am most upset that I will not be able to fully build Wolvenshire. I wanted to at least before I die. Hmm. Hmm. You can count the bricks on the wall. So true. Oh my god. Oh my eclipse. I don't. We didn't get a response back. Let's see. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, so we count the segments. That is what we're doing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I hate this. So for this strip, I think we count the block. That is what it just is so smooth. Uh, that they're different. They're different. What was I on? Oh fuck, I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What? 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 is on this wall. Am I going insane already? Perhaps. What was on this wall? 18? You guys, you will have to keep track for me. You will have to keep track of that. 18, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You know what I could do? I have resorted to counting bricks. No. Write down the amount of bricks on the wall. So true. So true. Well, at least I managed to find. I managed to convince my brain that the order to kill the high vessel was under circumstances of if I had the chance and could, if I had the opportunity to do so easily. That was the plan. That was her order. However, however, as the order stands, I had already taken precautions before this failsafe to make sure that the high vessel would not, I would not be given the opportunity to. So that makes the mission impossible and therefore null. There is also the fact of my mother's greatest wish was for the Willowbeaks to be to live on as a powerful family. I am the last one. If I were to kill the High Vessel, I would have been executed, and therefore the Willowbeak name would go down as nothing. It would be gone. So it is in the best interest of my mother's, I suppose, her plans that I do not. So I am no longer a danger to the High Vessel. I have committed no crime, even the crime of conspiring was not my own mind. I suppose it is up to her if she blames the crimes of my mother on me. And if she does, then she is. Then she is a hypocrite. I have been so exhausted trying to outmaneuver my own mind, convince myself of things, figure out how my own mind works while under this effect, just so I can run myself in circles, all while having to make sure that I myself do not realize I have to truly believe these things for it to work. And I do. With my mother's plans, this is the wise course of action. This is what she would have wanted. I need to keep outsmarting my own mind. Does not matter how exhausting it is. I will keep doing it. Mm. Honestly, I do not know how I will get out of this. If they plan on keeping me locked up here until until when? Until we figure out how to remove the curse? Great. You know what I need to remove the curse? I need to remove the failsafe. What do I need to do in order to remove the failsafe? I need permission to learn, to be taught and learn black magic so that I can remove it myself. And then once the failsafe is gone, only then can the curse be removed. They have locked me into I don't know how we are going to fix this anymore. I don't see a way. I never understood why Skylar didn't follow the guidelines of removing a dangerous curse. I pressured him. I goaded him into it. I attacked what I knew. I attacked what I knew would hurt. He's a very prideful man. Very confident. At least that is the vibe I got from him, and I was right. I was impatient. It is just as much my fault as it is his. This is all because of me. My failings. My hands on Hmm. I thought that day a lesson. Just a lesson. And yet my brother's death is the cause of all of this pain. Perhaps I deserve this. Perhaps this is my atonement. How'd you guys like that? How you feeling? How we doing? I'm gonna end the stream here. I'll still be on, which is why we're gonna be rating. Bad. What? We're gonna be writing. We're gonna be writing someone. Positive air Page is dead in the water. Honestly, might be for the best. Who knows? I mean, Paige was scared of becoming heir. And I mean, you know, she runs her own village. She's got a lot on her plate already. Probably for the best. Not for much longer? Well, damn. Well, technically she has committed no crime. No crime has been committed. Is he ending? I swear to God. Oh my God. He might be ending. As far as I know, nobody's ending right now. Okay, good. Feel bad for Paige? Well, hey, inspiration for some good art. Ah, you know, prison Paige. All right, you guys have fun with Uncle Roynar. go have fun with Paige's brother. I'll still be here. If something happens, I'll be recording. So not Unk status. Dude, Mans is like what, 37? He's got Unk status. He's got Unk status. All right, bye.